Hey everyone, how you guys going? Welcome back to my channel. This is the best channel for all those who are wanting to gain weight by building muscle. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to become that girl who is always winning every single day just by showing up. A while back, I asked you guys on Instagram to share some obstacles, some situations, some circumstances that you guys are currently facing, which are stopping you guys from becoming that girl. And I received a ton of messages from you guys, and that is exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. And I will be responding to some of those messages in this video, as well as I'll be sharing what do I do, how do I operate every single day to make sure that I am winning most of the days. So be sure to stay tuned till the end of this video, because you may find a tip or so here and there that can work in your situation that you're going through currently. Before I get into the video, just want to put it out there that I will be talking out of my personal experiences and what I do when I'm in a similar situation as yours. So please take this video positively and you do what works well for you, and I'm just going to be sharing what has worked for me in the hope that that might help you guys too. And secondly, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then make sure you do so, because I post quite often on my Instagram stories that can keep you guys all pumped up and boosted up. Now, who is that girl? Now, that girl is somebody who rises above her excuses, her mental barriers, her fears, and pushes herself to even take that teeny tiny half a step forward in her journey. Now, being honest, not every day is going to be such that you will wake up feeling all lightened and brightened about the day. And if you just relied on that feeling, then trust me, half of the month will just go down the drain for most of us guys. Most of the messages that I received from you guys were basically just about emotions, feelings, and mental barriers. Having fear that you will lose no matter what you do. Having fear what others will say of what you're doing. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling depressed, feeling lazy, and all those kind of feelings and emotions that hit you really, really hard. So looks like that is the most common factor for most of us guys. And trust me, I'm no different. To be honest, lately I'm not even getting enough rest since I'm too busy building up my business. But does that mean I stop responding to my paid clients? Does that mean I stop responding to my Instagram messages? Or does that mean I stop working on producing more content for you guys? No. In fact, I've built a really strong system for myself, and the top of that system says show up. Showing up for yourself no matter how you feel is very, very important. Don't let your fears or don't let your emotions take over you. Make sure you build a strong base for yourself so that no matter what kind of feelings you have on any particular day, you are still smashing through things, you're still progressing forward. Now, of course, saying that is a lot easier. So how do you exactly do that? Well, firstly, if you're feeling any of these kind of feelings or emotions or whatnot, then it's obvious that you're feeling very demotivated, right? So the one thing I would like to say to you is do not rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Instead, build such a strong routine for yourself that even if you had to operate your day unconsciously, your body would just know what exactly to do. And that's the kind of system I'm talking here. If you follow me for a while, then you would know that I'm all about planning. Brain dumping everything. Finding a time and a place for every single thing that I want to do, that I want to achieve, is how I operate. Knowing the first thing I need to do as soon as I wake up. That's the kind of routine I'm talking about. You don't want to just wake up and be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and you just go back in the bed or feel lazy or whatnot. You should know what is there next for you to do, okay? That's the kind of routine I'm talking about. It's not going to be easy. It will take a long time to practice and to, find the best thing that works for you. It will take a little bit of time. But how are you supposed to find that routine if you're not even going to start, okay? So you start, you will have to test and try a few things, and eventually you will find a routine that works for you. Find a why, find a reason of why you want to do something that you want to do. Write down your fears, as in what would happen if you didn't do it, and let that lead you. If I talk about myself, the biggest fear I have is that if I didn't work hard now, then I might have to go back to that 9-to-5 job, working hard for someone else, and that's the last thing I wanted to do, and that's the one thing that I hated right before I left my job. And that is the fear, that I do not want to go back into that 9-to-5 again. And that is the reason why I make sure that I get up and I show up and I follow the routine, I follow the system that I have built for myself so that I can win and become that girl. So you sit down and figure out what are the reasons why you want to do this. What is that fear that you do not want to ever experience in your life? And make that lead you. Make that be that catalyst for you that constantly push you move in the forward direction. One other common message that I received from a lot of you guys was around that we are busy for 9 to 10 hours every single day with either work or studies, and we don't find time for workout or whatnot. Firstly, who are we kidding? Can we not take out those 45 minutes Just 4 to 5 days a week for yourself. Your day gets busy, get your workout in first thing in the morning. Get it out of the way, and in fact, make use of those endorphins, make use of those happy hormones that get released after that workout, and get more focused and perform even better at your work and your studies. And when it comes down to eating, I'm sure you guys are at least eating your 3 main meals. So how hard it is to take time out to add 2 more snacks in your day to complete your caloric intake. No matter what kind of videos you watch on YouTube, or no matter what kind of influencer you follow, no one can help you out till the time you want to help yourself. No one can help you out till the time you decide to put in those extra efforts to make sure that you're busting your ass every single day to make sure it gets done for you. Somebody said weight gaining process is very complicated. I say no, it's not. It is as complicated as you make it. Why do you have to decide to work out 5 days a week when you think you are such a super busy person? If you think you can only work out 3 days a week, then so be it. Plan your workouts accordingly so that you can just survive with 3 workouts a week. Be smart about your decisions and be smart how you plan things out for yourself. If you're too busy earning, then how about you use some of your money and invest in ready to eat snacks? So then you don't have to worry about cooking for yourself, and it will just be a matter of unwrapping something at your desk, munching it away, making sure that you're completing your caloric intake whilst you are stepping forward in your journey. I still remember when I was studying full time and I was doing 2 jobs together with that, and I still remember I used to carry a big bag with me full of snacks and meals and things like that, and that was the time, you guys, when I started drinking my eggs. A lot of people ask me on Instagram, how can you drink raw eggs? But time teaches you everything. I didn't have time to cook my eggs, so how about I just start drinking my eggs? Because at the end of the day, all that mattered was get in that protein no matter how you do it, and that's how I started drinking my eggs. So act with what you have and act smartly, because at the end of the day, how long will you last in that busy workplace or with your busy study routine if you ignored your health and fitness for too long? Now I'm going to share with you guys the one thing that I do every single day without fail, and that makes sure that I get my work done no matter how I'm feeling that particular day. And that, my friend, is making a checklist. I brain dump everything and empty my brain in my diary the night before, and I find a place for every single task that I'm supposed to do. And when I say every single task, I'm not just talking about a client call or writing a program or whatnot. I'm talking about washing my hair, doing laundry, doing my eyebrows, these kind of things. I basically just put down everything on the piece of paper, one after the other, so that my brain is completely empty, so that first I can get a good night's sleep, and second, I'm all prepped up to smash that next day. And the second most important thing that I do is that I start crossing out the things, or I start ticking out the things as I accomplish them throughout the day. That crossing out or ticking something gives you a sense of accomplishment and gives you a feeling that you are winning, you are accomplishing things. And that positive energy and that boost that you feel in that moment is what I live for, because that boost gets me through my next task and so on. If you guys don't do that, then I would definitely suggest you guys at least give it a go and try it out and see if that works for you. If that sense of accomplishment gives you that boost to get through your day, to get through your workouts, to get through your food, and to become that girl at the end of the day. A lot of you guys mentioned that you follow the process for 1 or 2 months and then you fall back. Now, why is that happening? Maybe you just haven't figured out a routine for yourself. Maybe you're just blindly following someone else and you just follow their routine for a while, and of course you give up after that, because that routine might be producing results for the other person, but it's not producing results for you. And when you don't produce results for yourself, that's when you decide to give up. So firstly, figure out what went wrong in those 2 months. Instead of just giving up, it's always important to go back and figure out what went wrong, what mistakes did you make, so that you can improve on that and continue in the process. Giving up is not going to give you any kind of results, but constant trying and constant efforts will definitely get you somewhere. Now lastly, the group of health issues people. Now I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not going to say what should you do or what should you not do, but one thing what I would say is, if you have any health issues, definitely consult a doctor and go by what they suggest you to do. Do not rush into things without consulting a doctor. Definitely get yourself checked and definitely take their recommendations if they think you should get into your weight gain journey, which is by building muscle, which is of course going to happen by lifting heavy weights and things like that. So make sure you do that before getting into any kind of process. And just keep one thing in mind, and this goes out for everybody. There is no rush to reach a goal in just 1 month's time or 2 months' time. If your body is going through something, whether it's a disease or any emotional breakdown or whatnot, give your body time to heal and recover. What's most important here is that you come back to your routine, no matter if it's after 1 week or 2 weeks or after a month or 2 months. Give your body the time that it needs to heal and recover, and the important thing is that you come back to the routine, that you remember your whys and your reasons and your fears, and that you restart from where you left off. That's what's important, and that is how you become that girl. We are strong, we are confident, we have trust in ourselves, we know what we're doing, and we know how to have our life under control. And that's how, my friend, you achieve no matter what kind of goal you have in your mind. Maybe this video of mine will help you get through your low days and bring some inspiration to you. Alright you guys, it's raining outside and I'm literally sitting in my balcony feeling all cold, so I'm going to wrap up right away before I freeze to death. I'm going to see you in my next video. Till then, look after yourself, train well, do your best, find your routine, find your why, find your reasons, and let me know in the comments below what is your reason, why you want to do this, and if there is anything else that I've missed out on this video, then let me know your obstacles in the comments box below and I will definitely revert back to you. Alright you guys, on that note, I'm going to take your leave. Bye guys.